I started thanking him for everything that he's shown me in life, that he's taught me in life. It doesn't matter if it's hurt me or not, because I've learned so much from that. And I wouldn't be the person that I am without it. I wouldn't be. So it was so necessary. And what is most important is that he and many other people have taught me how to love. Good morning, beautiful, beautiful people. I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm so happy for you because I know that you've changed. I know that you've done everything that you've wanted. I know that you've shifted from the old way of perceiving yourself and the world to the new one, to the one that you've always known you are. Essentially, authentically, however you want to name it. I just know it. I just know it in my heart. I believe in you and I have faith in you. Keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing it. Love is in you. You're supported at any moment in time. Now, this being said, I wanted to talk a little bit about something. Something which some might find as, wow, what? But some might be, wow. And some might be, I've known this for a very long time. No, essentially, it's not about knowing or not knowing. Just a reminder. Just sharing. Sharing is caring, isn't it? But in the true form, sharing is caring. And I felt drawn to tell you about this. You and I are not different. We differ and we're unique in terms of our perceptions, right? The way that we see the world and ourselves. This is based off of our thoughts and emotions, environment that we've been brought up in, surroundings. Yeah, in this we differ. However, have you ever thought to yourself, has anybody felt the same way I have felt? Has anybody felt love or joy or anger in the same way like I have? And the answer is yes. Why? Because you and I are no different. Our experiences in terms of thought processes that we're having, they might differ because we've experienced different things, different, let's say, situations in life. We've experienced them differently. We've had different families, obviously, we're from different countries, different mentalities, different surroundings, different friends, different places, right? And every place, with the people that are there, they're presenting us with different types of experiences, basically different information, different ways of seeing life, right? But do we really have different emotions? I can say no, and I can actually be very, very firm about it, because once you start meeting yourself on a daily, on a regular basis, meeting yourself meaning going within, maybe closing your eyes if that works for you, maybe not. For me, both work. For you, maybe you can find the best technique for yourself. Doesn't have to be meditation. Can be anything else. But just look for it if you haven't yet, of course. I believe you have, yeah? And if you haven't, go for it. Go for it. You're encouraged to do so, and you're supported in doing so. Because this is going to benefit you, essentially, and everybody else around you, and not only, everybody probably else that is alive now. So, a good deed, yeah? To start doing something today. Going within. But back to how we feel, emotions. Are they really different for different people? How do we know that we don't feel love in the same way? And now, if we do, yeah, if we do, isn't that awesome? Isn't that absolutely amazing? Isn't that the most wonderful thing in the world? Can you imagine? Your most happiest, your most loving, your most expanded state of mind, situation, moment in your life. Can you imagine other people are experiencing or have experienced or can experience the same? The same. I was sitting in a meditation a while ago. Maybe it's been a few years now. I don't know. And I was visualizing how I'm seeing my uncle. And because in the past we kind of, I don't know. Something happened and we were not necessarily in the best, we didn't have the best relation, yeah? So I was sitting in meditation. And I had a thought. I had an idea. I can imagine him. And I imagined him. And I started thanking him for everything that he's shown me in life, that he's taught me in life. It doesn't matter if it's hurt me or not, because I've learned so much from that. And I wouldn't be the person that I am without it. I wouldn't be. So it was so necessary. And what is most important is that he and many other people have taught me how to love, how to come back to my center, to who I truly am, and see them as perfect, as joyful, as happy, as pure as everybody else, as the universe is, as life is essentially, as a child, guys. And I was just looking at him, and I was thanking him so much, and my heart was just blossoming. And I was giving him all this love, all this happiness. I wanted him to thrive, you know. And I was seeing him, and he was smiling back at me. And in this very moment, I felt his love for me. And this love that I felt from him was the same love that I was currently, presently experiencing in the meditation for him. This changed my life forever. In this moment I understood for myself, and this is obviously my personal experience. It doesn't have to be your personal experience. But nevertheless, I did that, changed my life, and to be honest with you, such a blessing, such a pure blessing to know that everybody is experiencing the same beautiful things. That we are sharing this consciousness that we are a part of, this beautiful awareness that is seeing through our eyes, is beautifully experiencing the same love, joy, freedom, peace, inspiration, excitement. Happiness. That being said, that's why it's so good to do good. That's why it's so good to make somebody happy. That's why it's so good to be happy and to share it with everybody else. That's why it's so good to be loving. That's why it's so good to be surrounded also by loving people. To choose wisely. Just choose wisely. You know, this doesn't mean ignore people that are currently not there. No, you can love them too. But you choose whom to spend time with, what to do with them, what to do in your own time, and how to approach your relation with other people. What do you want them to experience? Are you wishing them well, or are you wishing them from a place of envy? Are you wishing them stuff from a place of anger or disappointment or whatever? Very important, because we're wishing them something that we suffer because of ourselves. So think again, if that's what we really want to do. And I'm not saying you do it. Hey, not judging anybody. I know this is so automatic in our society. I'm catching myself all the time. Yeah, and I'm just changing my thoughts. I'm just revisualizing people. You know, revisualizing, teaching myself to feel differently about people, about myself and the perception that people have of me, you know, that I have of people, of the world, of different situations. I'm reteaching myself. Because I know, deep inside, after this meditation experience, I just know there is nothing else in this world that I can do but making people feel loved and happy and empowered and coming back to who they truly are, because the power is yours. It's nobody else's. I know we've externalized it because we've been manipulated to do so. And that's a completely different case, you know, different topic for another video. But hey, it's essentially in us. We can take it back. We can love ourselves, we can love each other. We can come back to this which we truly are. Love y'all. See you soon, guys. Ciao. Be blessed.